Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with me, Lemon Slice, here on the Cornerstone SMP. And as you can see, between episodes, I finished the quartz slabs that belong on the top of our massive Parthenon build, and I am so proud of this build, guys. The last final touch to this build is going to be a back wall up there, obviously, to gaping. Oh my gosh, and lighting. Lighting is going to be the one other thing that we're going to need in this area. As you can see, it is a massive problem. But what did we do last episode, guys? Last episode we began our storage system in the Great Parthenon, but we also did a little bit of work over here with a little bit of diagonal housing, and we have some assignments to some different houses today, guys, which is exciting, definitely exciting. But in here we constructed the beginning of our storage system, and I'm not going to go in there right now because it's, again, a really big mess. Wow, how are we going to fix that? I need you guys to come up with something, because I don't want to throw down torches everywhere in there. It looks so nice, but yeah, something's definitely going to have to be done. And we have profits, always the mending shop bringing in the diamonds. We need to restock that quite a bit, actually. That needs to be done. We'll probably do that later today. Oh gosh, a little bit of frame issues right there. But let's go check the iron shop. I'm not assuming we have too many sales. I feel like by now a lot of people have, yeah, see, a lot of people have a decent amount of iron, so nobody's really looking for it too much. And as you can see, my leaf textures have been fixed, and Bodhi actually reminded me of this. And yeah, a lot of you have probably been seeing it for a long time. I have been playing with my leaf settings kind of strange. They were completely solid and not see-through. And last episode, when I couldn't see through here, Bodhi reminded me, yeah, that's usually not the way it's supposed to look. So fix that, and I love the way it looks. I'm so glad that I became aware of that, and that needs to be fixed. But guys, we have something to talk about over here. If you were here when we built this beautiful castle a few episodes back, guys, I don't know how many episodes back, but we constructed this shop here in the shopping district, our builder's shop, and people could come here and hire us to complete some builds. And we've kind of had no business up until now. Jack of all trades, guys, has asked us to do a little bit of work for him and a little bit of building construction for him. And I'm continuing to get these weird frame drops here in the shopping district. That was strange. I don't know if it's because we're here or what's happening, but let's head over to his base and I'll show you exactly what we're going to be working on in today's episode for him. Ah, yes, here we are, guys, in the beautiful cavern area that Jack of all trades has been working on since he's joined us here on the Cornerstone SMP. And what a crazy build. This must take so much work. It just looks beautiful too. What an interesting idea. It reminds me of a lazy river every time I see it. And this, oh, I love the feel here in his base. Super creative idea, and I'm all in for this. This is great. But what we're going to be working on, guys, is actually down there behind this waterfall. That is the entrance to his base through the nether. Obviously, this is his nether portal area, and he wants to keep it behind a waterfall, so we'll probably spruce this up a little bit. But back here, he wants some kind of swamp land with the nether portal entrance, so we are going to be working on that, guys. But obviously, it's a little bit crammed in here. We got a little bit of a 2-block space. So I'm going to get digging this out, get constructing a little area, and we need to get a nice big open room so we can start adding in the artificial swamp. But guys, while I'm doing that, I'm going to take you actually back to the base, and we have a little bit of work to do there, and some people are going to get some new houses. Alright guys, back at base camp, we have some assignments. Here we go. This is great. We have some residents moving in, you know, over the internet, obviously not moving, you know, it's all fun and games. Right here, we're gonna have Baylor's house. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. It's not furnished. You're gonna have to come in and furnish it yourself. Yeah, but anyway, thank you for supporting the series. Thank you for wanting to claim this house. And yeah, this diagonal house we worked on last episode, so I'm glad that someone is living in there. We also have Faye, who wanted to live, I believe they commented for this house on that episode, but this one is our higher end one, and we really want people in these higher end resident areas. So Faye, you're gonna get this house. So there we go, perfect. 2 house assignments done, and these signs can just go down the river because I don't need them, whatever. And there we go, perfect. So we have 2 people living in those 2 houses, and as we add them, guys, don't be afraid to comment and say, you know, put me in that house, I want that house, whatever. We also still have a couple free houses over here. We have this one, which is a real nice one, and we also have this other small diagonal one. I don't know if this one's kind of sketchy. This one's not great. I don't know if anyone really wants to live it. If you do, let me know. Let me know. So just let me know. Smaller diagonal house, or just call this square house. If you want to live in square house, let me know. But guys, back over to Jack's place to continue our building assignment. And guys, back over at the Great Cavern area. Down here, we've set up a beacon, and I hope Jack doesn't mind too much if I just toss this in for a little bit while I'm working on the project down here. And as you can see, there's a little bit of work going in. We're gonna try and frame this a little bit better. I don't want to mess with the waterfall too much because there is some lanterns up there and stuff, or some sea lanterns. And I don't know, I don't want to mess with the shape of anything too much. But we might add a little bit of stuff around the edges of the waterfall, but the main focus is inside. And in here, guys, we have our little cave, and it is going to be a cave because it's going to be an artificial swamp, obviously. So we're probably going to have leaves up there, leaves dangling from the top and whatnot, swampy water, a little river coming through, and some dark oak trees and whatnot. And then we're going to have a little mound with the portal on it. So I'm excited to get this going, guys. I'm super ready to do this. Actually, we might bring the floor down just 1 or 2 blocks, I think. Now that I'm realizing it's kind of a little bit high. Yeah, we're gonna probably bring this down 1 or 2. We're gonna get a time lapse going, and we're gonna start building out our artificial swamp, guys. So I hope you enjoy the time lapse. Let's get it going. All right, guys. We did it. We got the entrance done. I don't know if Jack wants to leave this entrance like that. I don't know what he's going to do with it. But this is what I've done with it so far. I guess we could toss a lantern on one of these little walls or something here too, just to add a little something else. But guys, when we come through here, we swim on in. There's some pressure plates to block it off. And here we go. A swamp filled with leaves and life. And I do want to add just a little bit more here, maybe some more vegetation and stuff. But I really like this little area. And we have the nether portal right here that you slip right into just barely, or you can come down here and slip into it. And when you come out, it looks like this. I really like it. It does look like a swamp. I tried my best to try and really capture the swamp vibe. And the portal does connect correctly. So let's make sure it does on the way back to. And yes, there it is. Perfect. It connects well. And the little bridge to walk over back outside and up on to the platform. Now, I had a lot of fun doing this, guys. It's not something I typically do a lot of with this kind of biome creation, but this place is so cool, and I really like this area, and I think the waterfall looks decent. It could use maybe some white glass panes, some cobwebs, something to kind of look like the water is splashing, and I just really like this, guys. I liked doing this a lot, and Jack's base is really cool to me. So this is an interesting little immersive area. And give me some ideas, guys, if you have any. I added some soul soil, some path blocks, all sorts of stuff. And actually, wait, can you see? Oh, that's a soul soil. Okay, thought you could see through the path block. So it is a little bit green, a lot of leaves going on here, but I think the fact that it changes biome partway through actually helps it the look. Kind of an interesting effect we got going towards the yellow leaves from the bright green. So if you guys have any other ideas, I'm planning on tossing down some grass maybe, but I don't want to overdo it with the vegetation and whatnot here. Got to work on in here a little bit. It is also a little bright. I didn't want any mobs to spawn though, so this is the way it is. Jack can obviously adjust the lighting. There's some torches hidden behind some leaves and whatnot, and yeah, we can create that dim atmosphere look if that's what Jack wants. So I'm gonna pack my stuff up, guys. I'm gonna pack up my beacon and all my shulker boxes and whatnot and leave this absolutely beautiful area. And I really appreciate Jack for coming to me for this build, and I hope he likes it. We've been talking about the ideas, and that is basically what I've come up with right there, and I really hope that once he sees it, he's happy. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for his episode, and you guys let me know about anything else we could add to there, because I can always come back and spruce it up a little bit more. All right, guys, right now I'm over at the world spawn for Cornerstone, and this is Alex's place over here, and also I believe it extends out over here, I think. Yes, what a beautiful build. You know I love my medieval type of style build, but this is what we're here for. Just one measly mushroom tree block area over here, and oh, okay, lost that. Let's see, can we get these? Yeah, let's just grab a couple of these for Jack's. All right, let's do this real quick, guys. We got a big slime spawning down here. Jeez, might be a farm opportunity for Jack there. Let's just hop in here real quick and put down some mushrooms. I think this is gonna make the swamp vibe come to life even more. Actually, this can you? Yeah, you can do it on stone. Kind of forgot about that. Not andesite. Okay, why can I not? Oh, it's too bright, maybe? No, because that's close to that. Oh, lanterns right there. Yep, too bright in some spots for the little mushroom dudes. But also I wanted to try this. If we could just do one of these real quick and see what this looks like. What do we think about that? Maybe a little too exposed. It's not great. Maybe we'll do it back here or something like that. Don't think that looks too bad. Another one up here maybe. Just a little bit of pop of color is definitely something that this area definitely needs, because a little bit dull green and brown and stony. But there we go. Beautiful little cave area. And let's toss on the shaders, and my fear is that it's gonna be too dark in here for the shaders, but let's just try it on anyway, see if it looks okay. And if you guys were ever wondering what shaders I use, this is exactly right here. Zilder's vibrant shaders. I use the medium, and I used to use these right here, and sometimes I go back and forth, but Zilder's, that's my top. And this is what we're looking at in here, guys. Like I said, too dark compared to out here as well. This area looks absolutely incredible in the nighttime with the shaders on. So let's actually toss a rocket and fly up here to see. Wow, truly incredible little base we got going on here. Jack has outdone himself with this so far, and he hasn't even been with us for too long, and he's made such a great impression here. But if we go on in, yeah, a little bit too dark, but it still has a cool, eerie atmosphere, and I like it. Might want to sleep real quick and try and get some natural light in here. Maybe it'll look better. And the natural light now coming in, it looks actually even worse somehow. Interesting. So that's a weird effect that I did not expect to have. That's strange. There is light back here, but for some reason, when you get farther away, kind of hard to see it. As we get farther away, it gets darker. So might want to add a little bit extra light in here, but then again, people don't really play with shaders on constantly. So guys, I just released a new video about a build project I've been working on for quite some time. It is a fantasy forest that I have had an envision of in my head, and I finally started to execute it a few weeks ago, and I've finished. I put the video together and I released it the other day, and I really would appreciate if you guys went and checked that out. I spent a lot of time on it, and I'm super proud of it. So I really love doing those huge creative projects, and I'm getting into building a lot more, guys, leaning into it pretty heavy. So go support my other building content if you have the time, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. I read all of the comments every single time, and you will most likely get a response for anything that you have a question about. So go check that out. I also have some tutorials coming out and a lot more going on. We did a lot in today's episode. We assigned some houses, and we got this beautiful build done for Jack here. Our first build through the builder's shop, and I've really enjoyed doing this, guys. And again, these episodes have been slightly shorter because I've been condensing the content, a lot less talking about nonsense and a lot more getting to the point and getting stuff done. So less 20-30 minute episodes, closer to somewhere between 15 and 20, guys. And I hope that's not too much of a problem. I don't see why it would be, but every good thing has to come to an end. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode with me, Lemon Slice, on the Cornerstone SMP. And if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.